Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Roberto Clemente. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and on the hill, Jose Butto. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Just shy of the wall. And time now for the Phillies lineup. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these guys and you just say, man, these guys are lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky, and that's what this game is all about.
Righty to the plate. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 2 down. Edgar Martinez stands in for the Phillies. This one in the air. Alonso drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Phillies down in. Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Stroman goes 5 feet 7 inches, 32 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
McNeil gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hanks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Trey Turner.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
And a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Pete Alonso. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
The singles back to back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. You got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Gonzalez moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. And we're back. New inning getting started. And digging in for Philadelphia, Carlos Delgado. And ball 1. That one at 95 missed up top. 2 balls, no strikes. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And another ball. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. And we're all square. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now for the Phillies, Juan Gonzalez. There's a swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Just missed. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Here comes a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tie them up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now it's 3-2. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Beltran, the National League leader in runs batted in this year. And it goes just foul. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, one down.
The first baseman, number 2, Carlos.
And here comes Carlos Correa. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, That's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Now a chance for Pudge Rodriguez. That's in there. 0-1. And there's a ball. Tied up here in the early going. Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Two outs. This is off the inside. 3-2 now. Francisco Lindor next to bat for Philadelphia. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. And that one lifted in the air, center field. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Now here is DJ Stewart. Stroman back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, and 2 now. And that one in the air, center field. Beltran under it. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting in, the 7th.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's hard hit on the line. And a couple of quick outs.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On the ground. It's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's in there, and that's strike 2. Baden off the first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Mets strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Roberto Ballman. Eddie Diaz. There's a strike. The 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And it skips into dirt. Got him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Clemente takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And another ball. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. That one close, ruled the ball. 3-2 now.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
And that's ball 4.
Perfect. Up next for Philadelphia.
One down. Here's the Phillies DH, Edgar Martinez. He's been a great free agent sign. First pitch misses. Righty delivers. And now 2-0.
2 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And the right-hander deals. Misses again, 5 in a row. And there's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So 1 out with 2 aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Delgado. He's already homered in this game. That pitch in for a strike, going 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be.
Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now for the Phillies, Juan Gonzalez. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And another ball. Missed inside with the curve. Carlos Beltran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon
That's a
Nimmo.
ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
That
That's
one
ball
missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And the pitch. Outside low, 3-1. This one in the air. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
Trey Turner now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That one a little bit high, and it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. And the righty deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still tied 1-1. Back here in Queens. Now it's the power speed combo. Carlos Beltran. Edge of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. Beltran goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
Inside,
Next pitch is inside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
Goes down looking.
Well, I caught him looking on that 4th pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
Correa, the next to hit, takes ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. Correa into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's the power-hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. He reached out a walk his first time. Pudge rips one to right. Stewart snags it for the second out.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, That's way bad.
Lindor down the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The pitch.
1-1.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. And a base hit up the middle. Correa on his horse and coming home. He'll score and the Phillies take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Roberto Allman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and fires. Fouled off to the right. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Fouled off left side.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And that one is in for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Throw to first in time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And here it comes. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Ronnie Mauricio now. That's out to center field. 2 down.
Now back, right fielder, DJ.
Now it's DJ Stewart. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. On its way to the corner. Drifts towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Joey Lucchesi on the pitch here.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
The lefty fires. Martinez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language. And he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Line drive, leaps, and he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys in the corners because, you know, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for a third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone, and if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact, and so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
Just missed. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down quickly go the Phillies as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So remaining in the game defensively, Orlando Cepeda. He pitch hit last half and now takes over at first. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Calls it in for the out.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
He's got it. There's 2 away. Back to the top of the Mets order. Jeff McNeil stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Mets trailing by a run last half of inning number 5. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1-1 now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 2-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Beltran. The pitch. He was late there, strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that's outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The line of the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo has it sized up. Squeezes it. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 2.
Now Correa up to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Smoked to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out fine. Lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now here is Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Lindor in the box, lays off for ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Correa, the lead runner, out at second. Rodriguez at first, one gone. And there's the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed out on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Two on, one out. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in, cut off, now a throw home. And he's out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Roberto Allman. Out front and foul to the left side. Man on second, two down. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
He really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No movement. Now a ball and two strikes. Runner at second, two down. Fly ball, right field. Stewart settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And a pitch. Out to short, Lindor. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Out front, rip foul. The Phillies holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is down low. Now check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. Now picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Late on that fastball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. The pitch. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Out to short. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. He kind of rolled over on this his pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Edgar Martinez stands in for the Phillies. Clemente on the go. Hot shot to third. Toss to Alonso. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Orlando Cepeda stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
0-1.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Clemente, the runner at second with one away. Runner takes off. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And a 1-2.
2-2 count.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. And that's outside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Down on strikes. 2-away down.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on the grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Gonzalez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in there, and the count is 1-1. And another ball.
1 strike.
Pulls that one foul. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at third. 2 away. Pitch misses. Counts full. 3-2. Carlos Beltran on deck for the Phillies. Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner at first with 2 away. Carlos Beltran stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
I see you win.
0-2 is the count.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Looking. Foul ball. Two outs. That
1
misses
ball,
the zone,
2 strikes.
and the count is 1-2. Swing and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Phil Bickford.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. Major League Baseball on the show. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. The wind and the pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. One up, one down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ronnie Mauricio. Strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Now it's the right fielder, DJ Stewart. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Gone!
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there. And that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Lindor on to first. 2 gone now.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Baden at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1 there. Holding on to a 1-run lead. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just misses. And the count is even 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to begin the 8th, and now for the Phillies, Pudge Rodriguez. Here comes a pitch. And that's down and away. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Gregory Soto getting ready to go. Strom also getting ready. That one's in there, and now it's even 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next one in the dirt. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. That one almost got him. And a pitch. Right down to shoot. 1-2. Righty delivers. And that one's a little bit low. And the count's even at 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now here is Roberto Ballman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch just misses. At the belt and fires. A little bit high, and the count is 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 down, nobody on, and that's in for a strike. And a pitch. And a foul ball. That one missing inside. Roberto Clemente next to bat for Philadelphia. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Proceed. That's a stolen base.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
2 outs. Hammered on the line to the left. Base hit. Coming home. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
And now Edgar Martinez, and he pumps it a strike. Bickford throws to first, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. And that's outside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. That one's in there, 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he deals. Good eye right there. The Mets down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one hammered way back there. And now he's gone.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. And he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
To third, Correa. And they get Turner for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find the ball and get you a knock.
Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. And he takes a strike.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swings and misses, struck him out. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Strong.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Martinez at the plate now. That's ball one. That's in there. And a count 1-1.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of him. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Inside, ball
and that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
3-2.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Cepeda up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Not even close there. And it's 2-0. Late swing fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Hit hard, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 6-4.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Beltran. And that one fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got it by him for the K. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
And a pitch. And it's strike two.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
One run across in the frame so far.